What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Renee, host of AZ Rods Fishing. Today we have a video and we're just going to pretty much cover the basics for trout fishing. I'm not advanced, I'm just a regular fisherman, fish community lakes. Of course, this year we're going to be moving up to bigger lakes and bigger rivers and probably even deep sea fishing like I stated. But for right now, I have a few people asking me, what is a basic trout rig up? What are you using for bait? And just basic questions like that. So I'm just going to cover a few questions. So let's cover bait first. So bait, I'm using just basic trout bait here, floating trout bait. It's a green garlic scent. This works very, very well. It's really expensive, $6 a container. So just be smart with it. A lot of people use smaller little balls. I make a pretty decent size just so it floats, and so just so that way it's big enough to where the trout can actually take it, and it's not small enough to where they're gonna take it right off the hook. So about that size. I want to make a form a good ball here, and pretty much just gonna put that on the hook and it should float. The good thing about the green, it's just a more natural color, has glitter on it, smells like garlic. So this is probably one of the best baits that I use, and I pretty much will catch a trout every time when I use this stuff. Like I said though, it's pretty pricey at $6 at Walmart. Next one would be some trout nuggets. It's a tri-colored trout nugget, and they pretty much come formed already. I normally have to put 2 just because they're a little small, but similar to that trout bait, it's colored. It has yellow, orange, green, and has glitter. Smells like garlic as well. So that's another $6 as well. This works very well as well. You can find this at Walmart. Another item that I have tried once and I have caught 1 fish off of it. I haven't used it enough to really say it works, but it's an idea. So it's actually Play-Doh. So we use Play-Doh. I put minced garlic in here also, as well as some glitter, just to give it that power bait effect, but it doesn't float. So with this, you're gonna probably have to use a bobber, put it about 1 foot up from the weight and from the bait itself, and it should float just enough above the ground to where a trout will smell it and will go after it because it looks similar. So this is about $1. And then just at home, if you carry garlic salt, garlic powder, mix it up with the Play-Doh, you should be ready to rock with this stuff as well. Another good bait here would be some marshmallows. A lot of people don't use marshmallows. They don't have a scent. They don't have much color at all, period. But they do work. They do float and they do work. Usually just about 1 will do the trick, but they work. I've caught a fish on it before. They work. Do I prefer them? No, but if you got them handy, bring them with you. Never know what the trout want. On any given day, they're very picky. Some days they want orange, some days they want green, some days they want white. Just got to figure out what they want. So it's always good just to come with a variety of bait. For the setup of the pole, you don't need an expensive rod for trout fishing. This is a spin rod, spin reel, okay? Just a regular ultralight combo from Walmart, okay? Nothing fancy about this rod whatsoever, okay? I'm running a regular bullet weight here, and I had it roaming free throughout the line. The reason for this is because the trout, if they feel the tension on the pole, they're not gonna want it anymore. They're gonna lose their interest. So this right here, when they're pulling on the bait, this will go through back and forth through the string and they won't feel it. So this is what I usually do. And then I have a regular swivel with about 1 foot of leader line and a size 12 treble hook. See if we can see that there. Size 12 treble hook. And the reason for it being so small is for that way, once the fish bites the bait, more than likely he's gonna swallow it, okay? I keep my trout, so that's why I have a small hook. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna lose your hook. So be smart. If you carry a pair of pliers with you, you can take the hook out of the throat. But like I said, when you're keeping the trout, put the smallest hook you can get, let them swallow it. They'll pretty much hook themselves. And that's pretty much it, guys. It's nothing fancy, like I said. If you want to spend a little bit less on a rod, they also have another spin rod at Walmart, and this one I think was about $12. Same setup, size 12 hook, got the bullet weight, and then also as well as the swivel with the full foot of leader, and that's pretty much it. A lot of people use bobbers. Some people use bobbers. Some people have 3 to 4 inches of leader line off the bottom of the floor. It just kind of depends. But me personally, I use about a foot, just because there could be brush, there could be rocks, there could be logs. So that's the reason why I use about a foot. And the purpose for this is so that way, for example, if you have your bait right here, right, and you have the weight's gonna sink to the bottom, okay? This bait will float up about a good foot. So the bait's floating in the air, in the water, excuse me, it's floating in the water. The trout will smell it, they'll see it, and they'll go after it. So this is the setup that I have. A lot of times you're gonna see a lot of people, like I said, have bobbers, and when they use the bobbers, they pretty much just throw it out there and let it dangle from the bobber. The bobber is gonna keep it floating and moving freely in the water. That does work, and it's not something that I'd personally do just because I've never had luck with it. I've never actually caught a trout with that rig setup. Like I said, I'm not like an advanced fisherman, and I'm not like licensed. This is just what works for me. It's nothing fancy, but I promise you it will catch you fish. I'm pretty sure it will catch you guys fish. So I just wanted to make the video for you guys, let you guys know what I'm using for bait, let you guys know what I'm using for my reels and the rig setups as well. I know a lot of times some people will use rooster tails or any type of spin bait lures. Those will work perfectly fine. I have yet to catch a trout on a spinning lure, but I'm gonna attempt to try to catch one before they stop stocking trout, which is gonna be here shortly in a few months. So yeah, man, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Just wanted to share that with you guys. See you guys next time. Next time we have a fun video coming for you guys. We're gonna go attempt to look for some small ponds and some small lakes, anywhere with water, and we're gonna try to see if they have any type of fish in them. I've already done a little bit of research on Google Earth maps. So without further ado, that's all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure you guys like the video and make sure you guys subscribe if you are new. Click that post notification bell so that way you're notified every time that I post a video. Your boy's out of here. Peace.